A few videos ago, I got a comment saying that I should build a network of bridges connecting different buildings in a town. And I think I found the perfect place for that. The HTBQ, I remember your comment, and today we're going to be doing your idea. I'm excited. So this is the area that I want to do. This is the town called Elwood, kind of up north, east. And yeah, we're going to go down there, clear the area real quick. There is some zombies. And then I want to go up there and try to connect each building and just kind of make it my own. You feel me? I also turned the debug menu on for the sole purpose. I'm not cheating, okay? For the sole purpose of changing the weather to light rain. We need some different vibes. Honestly, you can barely even tell it's raining. I don't know. It looked a lot better when I was at my base. But yeah, maybe in building videos and stuff, what we can do is maybe like do different weather effects, because I miss the variable weather in the experimental update right now. There is a glitch where your weather doesn't change. So my whole playthrough has been sunny, and like there's nothing wrong with that. Can I change? Yeah, let's do full auto. I think we might need it. There's a lot of dudes around here, but I think we could handle this. We're going to build on top of these buildings, dude. I'm excited. I have some supplies. I do have a problem, though. And this is a problem that I created because I'm not smart, okay? We have kind of a limited amount of wood. Oh, shit. Get off me, dude. Hey, I'm infected again? Damn it, brother. I just cured this. We have extra infections at home, but... Or extra infection cures, I should say. Damn, bro. What a jerk. I love the crusher. It's so good. What I was going to say is I forgot an axe. So, unfortunately, we're in a situation where if we run out of wood, we run out of wood. Now, I have a good amount of wood. I have some building supplies, too. I have some wood in my inventory, a little bit in my toolbox. Did someone just see me? Let's turn on night vision, at least until we figure this out. I don't... Why did the rain go away yet again? Here, if you want to see the debug menu, here it is. Again, I'm not changing anything. I'm going to weather, light rain. So I guess the light rain will go away. I was hoping it would just stay the whole time. That is the only thing I'm doing in the debug menu. I want that to be clear. I have no intention on adding items to my inventory. I got a comment, and this was a very justified comment. I'm not bashing the person that left this comment, but they said, you know, like, I don't think anyone would blame you if, like, you demonstrated you got the wood the first time and then just added the wood to your inventory using the debug menu. And I hear you, but I feel like that would take a little bit of the prestige away from the building. I don't know. I want to stay legit. You know what I'm saying? Where? Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's okay. This is a basic town. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I just want to clear the area, just in case. See if anyone comes out of the woodwork. I'm not a fan of the night vision for normal play. Oh, here's a guy. Dude, I love the crusher. It's so good. I am kind of taking my time because I don't necessarily think that this is going to take that long to build. I could be wrong. Boom, good morning. But yeah, so I'm going to use the debug menu a little bit just for, you know, basic weather reasons. Where do you think we should go up to? Maybe the hospital and we could build down? Can I even get to the roof of the hospital from inside? Thought I heard a step. Let's go in here. I don't think any zombies are going to be in here. But you know what? Just in case, let's pull out the melee. Melee or melee? What does everyone say? Oh, hey, dude. Well, I'm so glad I pulled out my melee weapon, dude. There's zombies in here, huh? I never realized that. I think every time I've gone in here, there's been no zombies. I don't really care as long as we get to the top. What if a boss was in here? Yo, what up, dude? Dude's just crawling down the stairs. Poor guy. All right. Ooh, we can't get to the roof. We can just get to the top floor here. There might be a way to cheese our way out, possibly. Let's look. We might have to go into the other building. And if that's a necessary evil, then so be it. You're like, dude, there's a weapon case right there. I'm not here to loot. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm here to build, okay? This is a Fizgig Construction LLC video. That's all we do. We don't need loot. Oh, that's a dead body. I'm not scared. What are you talking about? Okay, let's go to the next building. Sometimes you like a little rain, you know? Maybe hospital is the way to go. I know you can get to the top of some of these buildings. I'm almost positive, bro. If I can't get to the top of some of these buildings, I'll force it. Hey, dude. I'm just gonna let him survive. You kind of have to respect it. There has to be a way, right? Maybe in here? Yeah, there's stairs here. Let's clear our way in here. Make sure no one's coming from behind. Ayo. Pause. Gotta have a little AO situation. Yeah, like different weather. I feel like the storms and the heavy rain probably is a little too much because there's no setting for like specifically weather. There's ambient sounds. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. Someone else already had the idea. We're just gonna connect the situation, dude. That's all we're doing. Now, if I can help it, I would like to not use stairs. Okay, all right. So here we go. I have my... Please tell me I didn't forget my benches. Oh my god, I forgot my benches. Can I craft a crafting bench? Ah, crap, dude. This is gonna cost wood. This is not what I want. But you know what? It's a necessary evil. We have to make a construction bench too. We can't. At least we can make it. It's a little more wood needed, but... I mean, what do you want me to do? I need to do this. Okay. Like I said, I would like to make it so we don't utilize stairs in the construction process, but it might be too steep of a situation. What are we thinking here? Again, I don't plan this out when I do a building video. I just send it, so I have not planned for this at all. All right, well, let's start placing stuff down and seeing what we could do here. So we're going to borrow some kind of angle. You know, something like this could be a potential. We scroll it out. You know what I mean? Something like that. We go as far as we can. We see where we land. I don't think it's going to reach the top. I mean, obviously it's not going to, but I think we could definitely walk on that. Let's make some floors. I'm excited, dude. The second I dig into a building video, I just immediately get hyped. I love I love this crap, dude. Okay, we're out of planks now. We're going to have to be really frugal with our wood choices. And even more so now because I forgot my crafting benches, man. Ugh. Okay. This could work. You know, I'm theorizing right now. We're going to turn snapping off. And like, you know, what if we did something like this? I don't know if we like that. In fact, I don't know if we like the angle that we have going on here. Yeah. Give me a basic angle once again. See, I don't know if I want to do stairs. I think we could do a steeper angle potentially. So we took this angle. Is there any steeper angles? We have a tent that we might be able to take. Maybe something like that. I don't know. We're kind of limited here. I feel like I could find something. Maybe the trash angle? Hold on a second. I want to keep that just in case I decide to actually do that. Actually, what are we doing? Snap again. Let's borrow like the trash angle. All right, so let's internalize this. It's like, I don't know, what is that? Probably a 20-degree angle. I don't like how. It's too crooked. It's too crooked. It's too crooked. And I think that's all we're gonna get from a situation like this. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, hold on. I mean, that's got to be a very similar angle, unfortunately. So what can we do here? What can we do? I'm trying to think fast. I'm trying to think smart. We need to borrow the proper angle. We might just be forced to that's definitely not going to work. I think the wall of the tent, it looks like it varies, but it doesn't actually vary in real life. Maybe the stairs situation here. Can we take an angle from this? Okay. There's no way it's gonna keep. Oh, let's try it. Where's the stairs? Right here? No, because it's the stairs. So there's no angle here. There's no angle here. Okay. Is there anything in here that we could borrow the angle? I'm trying to get creative here. Everything's so rigid here, man. Well, you know what? Maybe we have to use stairs. You know? I mean, that's... sometimes you have to make sacrifices. The idea I had in my head, the loose idea, was we're going to have ramps throughout here. You know? We can at least jump up on here. I don't think that I'm gonna settle with that. Right? I don't think that I'm just going to, you know, let that happen. We are going to do some kind of solution. Let's do this. Something like this. No, why are we... What is this? What is this, dude? This is disgusting. Okay. This is better. This is better. Yep. We're going to go out. And we're going to go up. Little something like this. It's kind of weird. Let's undo it. Redo it. To reset the angle. You know what? We could cheese this one. Come on. It's opposite pattern though. We don't like that. Okay. Cheese me. Cheese me. New phrase just dropped. Cheese me. So I'm so sorry, dude. I feel like I go crazy in episodes like this. Okay, here's what we can do. We can do a situation here where we... And we've done this before, okay? This is nothing new. We're very capable of unsnapping. I don't like the railing situation here, though. That's an issue. So maybe we go here, and this is our connector. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. And you know, that concerns me a little bit, you know? I'm feeling a little concerned. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. We're going to go over here. And then I just want to connect it right here. Let's see how that looks. It could look worse. It could look worse. We're going to settle with that for now. Okay, we have a hospital access now. We could have gotten to the top via the hospital, by the way. Good to know. Good to know. This is such a good view, though. I love this. I had to make sure I was recording. I don't like the railing. And I wonder if there's a way that we could potentially... But I can't figure out any steeper of an angle. This is going to be infuriating for some people, but this is not good enough for me. This is not what I envisioned. And I'm not okay with this. I'm undoing this. I'm going to keep this angle here just to preserve it. But here's what I want to do. I want to start off with stairs. Okay? I'm going to start off with these stairs. And then this is going to be our blueprint. Okay? Can I snap a floor onto that to the bottom? This is a dream I've had since I was a young boy. Not really, but... Dude, Fizgig, move your face. I mean, what are we thinking with this? It is imperative to me that we cannot... Ooh. Hold on a second. I think we might have stumbled upon it. And you know what? Why are we doing floors here when we have a perfectly good stair piece? That's ballsy to remove that, but it is what it is. We need a regular stair piece. This is just the research. You guys know how this works, okay? We have a research and development phase of our project, and then what we do is we transition. Once the idea forms, we transition into into the implementation and the logistics portion. So we're okay. I need a stairs. We need more planks. I'm getting really stressed about our wood usage. I'm not lying to you right now. If you ask me if I was telling the truth or if I was lying, I'd tell you I was telling the truth. Okay, let's do... I'm probably going to need a few stairs. Let's make 3 stairs. For now, we can always make more. We can always make more. Always make more. Okay. We have enabled snapping. Why is it letting me put this wherever I want? It's weird. Okay. Okay. No idea what okay means, but that's where we're here. Snapping was not enabled, by the way. That's why that worked. Let's do stairs. Can this work? And you know what? The answer to that question is it can. Can I snap? I can't side snap stairs. I must have tried that before. Surely, right? I need these to match. This is really important. You know what? Little side piece. It's not perfect, but it works. And honestly, I like this better than the ramps. This feels a little bit more man-made. Feels a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we go up here. This is definitely a fall hazard, though. We're definitely... Yo, what's up down there, dude? You're lame. So I think what we do, let's start from stairs. Once again, this is what we do. And we could even go a situation like this. I don't know if I like that. Let's start with floor. Start with the floor. I do like it, like right here. This just seems like a connector piece right here. So let's go. Boom. Snap me. Undo the bridge because it glitches out sometimes. We can't snap here. That's okay. Let's unsnap. We go down a little bit to make it on the same plane, if you will. And I just want it to connect fully, okay? This is our blueprint. Then, what if we did something along the lines of the... Oh, okay. I think I'm cooking. I don't know, though. I don't like how this reaches above the railing. I think if we do it right, we could do it right. What does that mean? Don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm just trying to... Okay, hold on a second. This is really pissing me off. Okay. If we back up a little bit... I need this to go up... Okay. I need this... I think this could be gold. Goes up. Goes over. We put a small stairs situation right here. Let's just see what happens, dude. I want to see what happens. I'm a curious guy sometimes. You might as well call me Curious George. Okay? This doesn't work, though. Does it not work, or am I dumb? Very hazardous OSHA working environment right here. I mean, what do you think? I think that's a great start. We need to ritz this up a little bit, though. We need to riz it up a little bit. So, I don't like how it clips underneath, but that's really not going to be an issue for a regular guy that lives up here. So here's what we do. We have wooden half walls. What else do we have to utilize? I do have like doorways and stuff. I don't know if that's going to be too impactful. I think we make some short walls. Right? Wooden wall short. I don't think we have any, right? No, I don't see any. So I'm going to make some. We're going to need at least... Let's chill. I want to make small bits first because we don't know how much we're going to need. And there's a wood shortage right now in SurrounDead. I gotta tell you, I'm really liking the aesthetic so far of the builds. I think this is going to work out nicely. I'm just really concerned about our wood processes. I think we'll need at least 5 more wooden wall shorts. Because I would like to encapsulate the stairs as well. Encapsulate? Don't know what that word means. Can I cheese this one? Doesn't look like that's going to be a possibility in today's market. What do you mean market? I don't know. Sometimes you know this. Sometimes I just say stuff. Whatever comes out of the mouth... Comes out of the mouth. That's kind of a weird way to say that. Now, does this work? It does. It's kind of weird, though. It's kind of weird. What if we did a quarter panel there? What if we did a quarter panel? Again, we're research and develop. The project's coming together, though. I feel like we're in like the subdivised meta-created mode. You know? That doesn't even make sense. No idea what I'm talking about. We're in like a middle. Okay, sorry, I was like really trying to focus there. That's not even on the ground, brother. This is when my builds get a little janky. I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, go here. And honestly, I'd like it to be touching the staircase. I think that's okay. There's a little bit of a gap in between the building, but nothing a little bit of caulk can't fix. A little silicone. All right, now what I want to do is I want to encapsulate. You know? If you know, you know. I think I want this to be like here. I'm very confident in this. It's a little weird. It is a little weird. This one goes down to about here. It's okay though. Like you know, I've always struggled with this situation. I could put a quarter panel or something there, but you know what? Why don't we just focus on the next situation? I think we do 2 quarter panels. And I think we're going to need at least 2 more for that stairs up there, so let's handle it. This is not going to be the most elaborate build, by the way, and I know that. But I'm just a guy. I'm just an innocent little SurrounDead guy. Okay. Let's quarter panel this in real quick. We need to make sure this is safe for all the people that are going to be here, which is no one. I think I like that. I do think I like this. Oh. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. I think I need to push that. I think I need to collide these objects. I do think I need to do that. Yep. And then we go in. Might even go down a little bit. What do we think about like that? I think that's solid. It's definitely not perfect. Because I would love to link these down, but I don't know if that's going to be doable in some way. It would be really weird. But it is a hazard. So what if we did decide to use a quarter panel to encapsulate these stairs? What is it doing? Help. Let's place me. Let's borrow an angle, a regular angle. Let's bring it back up. Then we're going to do something like this. We're going to borrow this angle. Okay. And now it's like completely off. I don't understand. Let's just move on. And then we'll get back to that in a second. We'll get back to that in a second. We'll get back to that in a second. I can assure you that we will. See, this is not going to be possible. Quarter panels are necessary. Honestly, we should quarter panel this in as well. We're going to need a lot of quarter panels. This is already looking a little bit more safe, though. This is kind of the most detailed railing work I've ever done, actually. This is arguably unprecedented building. And honestly, I make bridges, man. Is this technically a bridge? Yeah. But, you know. I'm going to make 10 quarter panels. I know. Fizgig, you're making 10 quarter panels? Yeah. You can't stop me. It's impossible to stop me. Okay, we're getting up here. I think what we do is a little something like this. It goes a little something like this. I'm just vibing right now. I'm just hanging out, and I just want to see what that looks like. It bothers me that it's not connected, but what can you do? You know? In today's climate, what can you do? What I do think we do, though, is I think we need to make this work. And I think it's going to be pretty easily doable. No, I want... No. Okay, hold on. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, the edge is right there. I don't know. Kind of going with my heart here. That looks a little bit too far inside. Yeah, there's a lot of this detail work. Might not be that fun to watch, but you know, I'm here and I'm doing it. And sometimes that's all you can ask from a guy like me, you know? That's what you got to understand. I think that's solid. It's weird. It's janky. It's disgusting. It makes me want to throw up. But what build do we do that doesn't make me feel like that? You know? I feel like that it just feels right. If it makes me want to vomit. Alright. Something like this would please me. And then something... Then we want to connect... See, I'm looking at the vertices there. It's very blocky and gross. I'm sure there's somebody that could do a far better job than I. But that's for your video. I'm just a bridge guy. Okay, at least that connects. Does it connect properly? No. And I'm not a guy that particularly cares. The snapping is getting weird. And this is not going to work anyway. Just honestly, why are we going to snap ever? You know? Snapping is almost useless sometimes. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're getting somewhere. We could also maybe encapsulate this, but I'm a little concerned. This is where you'd put your base, by the way. 100%. You could even do like some kind of elaborate outside fire escape stairs. This is I'm walking so you can run. I want you to come up here and make this idea way better. This is just a little small blueprint. What I'll do is I'll demonstrate what I would do if I was to pimp this place out and make it my base. Okay? We want to connect the vertices perfectly. And then you know what? I bet you we could do a snapping situation. You know? I don't know if I have enough wood to fully do this, though. I don't know. Sorry. I'm going to focus on trying to make this safe here. Because I don't know if we're going to make this very safe at all. We should at least probably put something here. This definitely looks like a hazard. Unhazard. Yeah, I appreciate you watching my video. I know it's not that good. But, dude, that's a perfect... it's good. There is... Like, honestly, what I would do... is I would put, like, a wall right here. And we might do that if we have enough wood. I'm not really liking this situation. Luckily, there's already railings here. I'm not going to do much here. Right? This is kind of good. Can we make this safer at all? That's my question. Let's make some wooden wall shorts. We're going to see what we can do here. How long is the episode? Dude, we're actually getting quite a long episode. And I'm not trying to say that I'm trying to kill time or anything, but this is interesting to me. I think we're going to figure it out with the wood situation as well. We could connect these down until they're all the way into the ground. Let's see how it looks. Let's borrow the angle. I hear steps. I swear to God, if somebody comes up here while I'm building, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, I accidentally right-clicked, dude. Damn it. So bad at this game. I 100% hear someone. They're going to come up. I'm going to go down and clear it after this. It's kind of weird how it goes inside of the ground, but you know what? I do think it looks a little bit more natural, and it separates the tent. I mean, there is a little overlap situation, but that's okay. I have my machete out already. Oh, he's got to climb up here, and he won't be able to. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. But where's my rain, by the way? This is so annoying, man. Light rain me. Yeah, this is the vibes that I wanted. All right, let's put the other side here. We know how to do this now. We don't have to worry about the zombie. Oh my gosh. What am I trying to do here? How did I do this? Like this. What? So for real, how did I do that? Like this. This is how I did it. Okay, never mind. Okay, that looks a little bit better. These little notches here. Now I don't like it, but I genuinely have no idea how I would fix that. So it is what it is. And you know what? Imagine a world where I did this. It's looking really weird though if I do that. This is just gonna be a hazard that you have to be careful. I would definitely make this a lot safer if I was gonna realistically build a base here. Now, how can we make this safer? That's the question. My idea is simple. It's going to be something like this. Oh, this could be nice. This has the potential to be really nice. I just want to make sure we're, yeah, like this. This has the potential to, you're like, Fizgig, that looks like shit. Well, you're absolutely not wrong. But you could say that about a lot of the stuff that I make. So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to prove with that statement? I don't know. It's very strange. But you know what? It could be worse. I moved it. And then what I think we do... what I think we do is we just make it a tad taller. I feel like I'm like going kind of crazy. I don't think I did anything just now, by the way. It is getting a little dark. Did I leave my sleeping bag down there? I most certainly did. I have no idea where it is. I have the sleeping bag in my inventory. I delete the comment. I know what you're typing already. Delete the comment. You don't have to tell me that I'm an idiot, okay? I already know that. What a waste of time, dude. Okay, let's sleep. Let's just get daytime. We need to see what's going on here. What I will say, this definitely isn't that elaborate of a build as I wanted it to be. I was kind of hoping for, you know, for it to be a little bit more epic. But, you know, it's still kind of cool. And I feel like this is the blueprint, right? You could come up here, you could kind of do what I did, or you could probably make it better. You have a hospital access, right? You could maybe have this be your crafting area. Then you go down here, this could be your base. You know, you've got, I don't know, your storage area here. You could build some walls, build a roof on top of this place. Down here, you have this. You could build an external, you know, spiral staircase that goes down onto the street. There's a lot that you could do. I think we have a proper amount of wood to do something like this. So I think I will build all the way around. And this will kind of signify a potential build spot. Maybe we decide to do that in the future. We pimp out this base. I think we'll probably need like 10 more walls. Yeah. But I will say I do like what I did. I don't like... We might be able to do this. Hold on a second, because we did something really fancy with that triangle situation. It's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. I know that. You don't think I know that? Trying here. You know? It's just so janky, man. And I hate it when I highlight over it, but it is what it is. And I'm okay with falling off this side. You really don't want to fall off that side. Okay, let's put, I mean, we're going to need more than 10. I don't know why I only said 10 walls. That's okay. And then we can unsnap here. Bring it on up. Bring it on out. And then we want this to go right on. We're going about halfway off the edge. So that's what we're going to offer. Boom. And I don't think we snap. In fact, I don't think we can snap in this situation. We go boom. Now we can snap. I will allow it. We want to replace our piece, though, because it gets weirdly janky. We're learning. The edge of the building isn't flush. But, you know, it works. It works. I think we could even do a little quarter panel situation here, just to kind of give it an organic, rustic feel. Rustic probably isn't the word that I'm looking for there, but what are you going to do? Unsubscribe? Please don't. Please don't. It's just a build, and I know you could do a better job. I take a lot of pride in the Fizgig Construction Company Legacy, LLC, but I do not think that I am a particularly good builder. For being quite honest. What do we think here? Connector? I think it's turning out great. I probably need another 10 walls. I like how you could just jump off there. I do think that's a feature, not a bug. Let's go 5 more. We've run out of wood once again. Let's make more then. Let's make more. Yeah, I would say this is a situation where I fully believe that my viewers could absolutely make a better setup than what I'm doing. And I like that. I like that. I definitely don't think I'm the be-all, end-all of building. But you know what? I think I bring a creative mind to the table. I do think I bring that. You know what? We might want to just corner this up here. I like how you can see the zombies down there. I will say, like yeah, I think that's fine. A rooftop base is so badass. And it's definitely something that I would consider making. Okay, so at this point, what I think we want to do is what am I trying to say? I can't do two things at once. Unsnap is what I'm trying to say. Unsnapping. Something like that. What if we did something crazy? I don't like how that clips through there, but you know what? It's just gonna have to be like, what if we did something absolutely insane? How can I make a... We use a wall. That's what we would use. We would use a wall. Wooden half wall. Okay. What if we did something a little bit... insane? Bring it up. Doesn't connect. We're practicing, though. We're figuring out what we can do. When will you connect? You want to bring it up here? This has to connect, right? I can't see the top, though. There's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to... Oh, I accidentally right-clicked, brother! We want vertical slats on our wooden wall. I am paying attention to that, at least doing my best. I would like to see it collide with that wall. Yep, there's a collision. That's good. And we want to bring it in. I don't like how tall it... I'm really trying here. I'm really trying here. I know it seems like I'm an idiot. You would be... Okay, I like this. Definitely think we back up a little bit. Alt me. Then we increase the height to something like that. And that might be as far as I'm willing to go with the process. But I like that, dude. It kind of just shows you, hey, you can jump down right here and it's safe. Dude, I kind of want to build up here. This is such a good little blueprint. It is weird how I like, if I was really particular, I would put walls down there too to block off that little piece of sunlight. You can go up here, little crafting area. You go down here, this is your main base area, your furniture, your sleeping bag, your storage is here. This is maybe the area where you get down typically. I wouldn't be surprised if this town stopped spawning zombies in this area too. Because we put stuff, but I don't know if there's a vertical limitation to this. You know what we could even do, just for fun? We can get up on this roof here. Something like this. How would this work though? That's my question to you. I like this area being here. But how... You know what I mean? I like how it connects up, but how do we connect that? Maybe do something like this. But I don't know if I like this. You know what? I don't hate it. You know what we could even do is get another small stair. This is just us. You know, we're creatively flowing at this point, you know, and I don't want to lose the juice. You know what I mean? I think you already knew what I meant. What do I want to do here? You know, that way you could just boop, go up here, boom, and then you know what? Let's encapsulate this too. Why not? We're already here. It's a badass little lookout. I want to get as much real estate as possible. So I'm thinking we do something like this. It's floating in the air. Why? It's okay. So to make sure it's not floating, I want to like clip it in the ground and then take it out. So that's what we want. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll just alt out a little bit. Yeah. Beautiful. It's a beaut. We could probably... Snap? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The antenna is going to encapsulate... I mean, this is weird, but like, it's kind of cool. We definitely want to encapsulate this as well. I've never used the word encapsulate more than right. I'm probably pronouncing that word incorrectly as well. Don't think that I pronounce stuff right. And we've gotten used to this. This is in our wheelhouse here, right? We do something. You know what? This is just a little hazard, just in case you're really sending it. Maybe you hit that wall. Gives you a little protection. But honestly, if you fall off the building, it's kind of your own fault. Ooh. That's scaring me. All right. We need, what do you think? 2, 3, 4... I don't know. Let's make 5 more short walls. If we're not going to use it on this build, we're going to use it in the next build. It's probably my favorite piece in the game. Building piece. Okay. Let's go. Wooden wall short. We're currently snapped. We don't want that. Dude, this video might be too long. Oh, well. I don't know. Think I know? Okay. Let's go out here into a situation like this. And then you know what? I think we go out here into a situation like this. And I am purposely going off the edge a little bit because I want that real estate. That's desirable. This is a small platform. You need that real estate. It's extremely important. We could do a quarter panel situation. This little situation might be rough. Can we make this look good? I don't know. I can't see anything. Can we maybe go from the top? I hate it. I don't like it when it's coming out like that. We need to do this properly in accordance to local and state regulations. Okay, hold on a second. I mean, it's... I don't know. We're very inconsistent right now. But, you know, at the very least, it's here. It's something. It's very, you know, it's a little janky. But let's get a couple corner panels. I like it, though. It even looks good from the outside, man. So you can go up. This is like if you're scared the town's going to get attacked. You have a whole ass lookout here. You could also use the hospital. This would be cool, man. Let's get a quarter panel. Honestly, I'm going to make like 5 because we might just need them for various things. It's hard for me to stop right now, man. We're 48 minutes in. I want to say I genuinely apologize for forgetting I picked up my sleeping bag. That is like stupid, a waste of time that I don't want you to think that I just think your time is wastable, you know? Like I'm not trying just to like pad in time in a video just for the sake of it. That was just me being stupid and not seeing something in my inventory. And I genuinely apologize. Okay, I mean it's when you look at it as a whole, it looks so freaking sloppy. If you spend a little bit more time, maybe learn from my lessons a little bit, I think you could really make this better. But this is a great start. You could go around, maybe fine-tune stuff, especially if you're trying to kill an afternoon, maybe. You could put doors on the doorways. Why don't we make a couple doors? I'd love to make a campfire up here. There is a fire, but it's not usable. So let's make a campfire. Craft. We have it. Love to make some doors. Standard. I'm assuming wooden doors are going to be usable here. And it'd be great if I could snap in here. No, it's not that kind of situation. It's pretty damn close fit. Can I increase the height of the door slightly? Now it's not connected on the side. I'm going to get this right. You know what I'm going to do? Slide it up a little bit. That might assist us. Not really. It's gonna have to work. Now we have doors on it. One door. This rooftop is not accessible, so we don't need a door here. I mean, it's... you saw me. I just ran up here real quick. It's definitely functional. How about this? This door looks like it fits perfectly. Just made for it. Now we door that. Let's turn off the light. We could even do like a stairs up on top of this roof. And I'm not going to encapsulate this. But it is doable. And I'm just trying to demonstrate this at the current moment in time. You know what? This isn't a good look for us though. It's kind of weird how it goes right to the duct there. But you could maybe encapsulate this, another little area. You could do a lot. You could even maybe go up onto the transformers a little bit. There is a lot of real estate up here, a lot more than maybe we originally thought. And you know what? We were just creatively kind of vibing. Just for the sake of it. I want to go up here, place the campfire down here. You know, just a little something like this. You know, you could do some really cool stuff here, man. It's a lot safer. I mean, think about all the... What would you build up here? You'd build a well. You could throw a well. I mean, that makes no sense, but you could put a well up here, I bet. Some shelving, maybe a storage container, like a shipping container, like up here maybe, or maybe on the side. Or honestly, you could probably put it like off the edge somehow, you know? We could do supports and stuff, but it is what it is. This has been a way longer video than I initially intended. But I'm just curious. Like, what does something like that look like? You could even, like, cover the bridges. You could do a lot of stuff like that. From the bottom, it looks really bad. But you know what? I really love this. I mean, it's you know, it's just a creative state of mind, you know? And I love doing that kind of stuff. And it's not a bridge, but it's kind of a unique little shanty town, if you will, in the best way possible. I gotta go, dude. I was not expecting this video to be this long, and but you know what? It was long because I was having fun, dude. I kind of want to like move my base here. Sorry for wasting your time with the sleeping bag, but I appreciate you watching my video. Seriously, dude, we built a little shanty town, and honestly, it could be a good build idea for someone's base. Feel free to steal this. I love this part too. Oh, from the underneath, that doesn't look very good. That's okay. It's a little sloppy. Hey, I appreciate you. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.